And I want to shift to this for a minute. Speaking of E3 and things that are announced, Crackdown 3 comes out next month. It's currently January 10th. Let's see. Let's get the exact release date on that. Crackdown 3. And we'll type in release date. Oh, look, it's using Bing as the default. There you go. February 15th. I'm just going to say right now, like, I haven't seen a whole lot of Crackdown 3, but I think this is going to be the disappointment of the year. I think this game's going to suck. A couple reasons. So for the record, they do have gameplay. It's not like, here, let's look it up right now. Oop, there's the channel. Although I don't know when the last time they've showed. Oh, I should probably gameplay. So they do have a gameplay trailer, and I do remember watching this. And I'm not going to show any of the gameplay because these are all from other sources, and I don't want to take their videos here, you know. But so yeah, but just for the record, there is gameplay of it, but it's one of those things that I'm starting to question, right? Because it's one of those games that you look at the amount of times. Let's go on its wiki and see how many times it's been delayed. Some people probably, I'd be willing to bet there's a lot of people out there who don't even remember this is a thing, and I certainly can tell you that, like, most people probably don't even know that this is coming out in 1 month. Whoa, 1 month right there, February 19th. So that's not good. They actually even have a section just for delays. Set to be released in 2016. Changed November 7th, 2017. Then delayed. Yeah, it was supposed to come out with the Xbox. Oh, that's crazy. Delayed again. And then it got delayed again. So 4 times. Usually when that happens with games and they don't have new things to announce, you think it's canceled. You're just like, where the fuck is it? So I actually wasn't sure about Crackdown 3 until they showed it at E3 last year. And the thing that worries me is that the gameplay doesn't look great. But on top of the gameplay not looking great, like, it looks fine, but it doesn't look new in any way. I think this is really bad for Microsoft. I think that their exclusives are already far and few between, and they're disappointing, like Sea of Thieves, which I enjoyed Sea of Thieves to an extent, but, like, it wasn't as great as we thought it would be, right? So, like, what does Microsoft have for exclusive? They have Halo, they have Gears, and Forza. But other than that, they have games that, and then Sea of Thieves, I guess, and then Crackdown. Fable's nowhere to be found, and even if we did get a new Fable, I certainly don't care about it, but maybe, I don't know, maybe some people do. A lot of people like Fable, I don't. But I just feel like, yikes, this was your disappointment last year. And even though I thought it was all right, and I think that people still play it enough, and it didn't have a lot of content, but I think the concept was good. It was fun and new, at least. This really worries me for both Xbox and just the game itself. Like, I think that I just it's one of those things that, like, I haven't seen enough gameplay trailers from it, and they do have them. Like I said, the gameplay, they have it, but they haven't showed enough, like, really good gameplay trailers, not only to just entice me, but a lot of the trailers are just them, like, advertising Terry Crews, which is always fun. But you know what that makes me think? That makes me think that they're not confident enough in their own game. Even the gameplay trailer here has a, you know, like, oh, you play as Terry Crews. It's, like, it makes me think they're not confident enough in their own game to show some really good gameplay aspects. Like, where is the really good gameplay? Go look up a Crackdown video, and you'll have to see, for example, because like I said, I'm not going to take any of these like YouTubers or articles. I'm not going to take their footage, or whatever. But I don't know. I really hope I'm wrong, because while I do have all the consoles, I sway a little bit more towards Xbox a lot. It depends on, I guess, what we're talking here. But in recent years, I have. Let's go with that. And I want them to have good new exclusives. I like exclusives on console, but right now Sony dominates that. Well, and Nintendo does too, but Nintendo's exclusives are pretty much all the same that you usually get from Nintendo, with the exception of Splatoon, right? But I just think that, like, the second year in a row, probably the biggest, most disappointing game is going to be another Xbox game. 2 years ago, it was probably No Man's Sky, right? So that was PlayStation's, and that wasn't great for them, but PlayStation was still able to fire back with so many good games last year. In exclusives like God of War, Last of Us 2 is coming, Horizon Zero Dawn, that might have been 2 years ago now, but then they had the DLC. I bought so many PlayStation exclusives last year. They had Nier was exclusive for a while. Neo, Neo? Is Neo an exclusive? I can't remember. Whatever. It doesn't matter. My point being that I'm extremely concerned for Crackdown 3, and I don't think it's going to do good. I think it's going to be the disappointment of the year. But anyways, that's all I have on Crackdown 3. I don't know what else to say. It was a very hyped game. I feel like a lot of the hype is gone, and I feel like a lot of the hype is gone for good reason. Here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that it's just Microsoft's not advertising it well. If that maybe that's what it is, or whoever's not advertising it well, Sumo Digital, who's a company that I like. They made I think they made one of the Sonic. Oh yeah, they make the Sonic racing games, which are fantastic. Here, let's go to their wiki. Sega Superstars Tennis, but yeah, Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing, and then Transformed, and I don't know if they're making Team Sonic Racing 2, and a couple Forza things here, even Forza 3. Like, they're a great company, but I don't know if it's because they're not advertising well, or Microsoft's not, or it's just gonna suck. But my money is on it's just gonna suck. And Crackdown 2 sucked as well. It's not a super pristine series, in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, moving on. That's all I have to say about Crackdown.